All right, what is up? What is up? What is up? The Nagy Nation, Phil Nagy here, joining you. Hope everybody is doing well. Got an exciting little video to drop for you here. For those of you who are on our Discord, you'll know that we are going to be launching Season 8 tonight. Season 8, which is the 8th sim season that we have done here on the channel, and we are very excited, Kit Nagy, to bring that to you. But just a real quick video. All of the rosters are finished, so I just wanted to do just a little update of where things are, just so that you are welcome to do it. Again, welcome to our new subscribers. You guys are the best. Season 8 will be commencing tonight at 8 p.m. We'll drop Season 8 at 8. It'll just be a preseason Week 1 game between the Browns and the Cardinals. The way that it works is we will be simming all of the Browns games here in 2023, and then we will be doing one additional game of the week, maybe two. We'll see how long you want to draw it out, but we'll be able to see some of these other teams as well. So very quickly, heading into this 2023 sim season, you want to see where people are. No surprise here, the quarterbacks: Mahomes, Allen, Burrow, Jackson at a 92, then Justin Herbert, then Hurts. They've got Deshaun at a 91 right now. 89 is Aaron Rodgers, sporting the number 8 as he started his "I'm 39 years old" regression. Dak at 88, then Kyler, then CJ Stroud coming out of the box is an 83 with a draft class that I found. Hey, Mason, 83 also for Stafford. Then you got Geno, Bryce Young, and an 81. Look at that, both of them are going to be out of the box as superstars as well. Somebody was generous to them in the draft class. Then you got Justin Fields, Tua, Russ, Anthony Richardson checking in at a 78. There's Trevor Lawrence. There's Will Levis as well at 78 with that arm strength. Cousins, Carr, Goff, Mac Jones, Daniel Jones. Then we start to get to some backups. Here's Jimmy G at a 75. Tannehill, of course. Brock Purdy is a 74 coming back from his injury. There's Baker at 73. Brissett at 73. So some other couple of starters there as well. Hendon Hooker, 72 out of the box. Tanner McKee, 70 out of the box. There's Kenny Pickett. Desmond Ridder down there as well. Minshew and others. I think that's it for the starters. There's DTR. DTR came in as a 67. How about that? We'll go through the Browns roster in just a minute. Yeah, awesome, George. We'll see it tonight as well. Running backs. No surprise, the 99 club is Nick Chubb, Derrick Henry. There's McCaffrey, Dalvin Cook, Jonathan Taylor. There's Barkley, Mixon, still a Bengal for now. Jones, Alvin Kamara, Josh Jacobs, Eckler. There's David Montgomery, new running back in Detroit, along with Jahmyr Gibbs. He's an 88. There's Miles Sanders now in Carolina at 87. Najee. James Robinson now in New England. There's Pollard, RB1 in Dallas. Kenneth Walker, of course. Damian Harris now in Buffalo. DeAndre Swift now in Philly. Williams, Breece Hall, Damian Pierce, Cordero Patterson still. There's Devin Singletary also down in Houston as well. CEH, Dobbins, etc., etc., etc. For the wide receivers, no surprise, Tyreek Hill, Devontae Adams. There's Stephon Diggs, 3 at the 98 club. 97 for Jefferson. There's Coop McLaurin at 96. Hop still at 94. A.J. Brown at 94. Jamar Chase, 92. Mike Evans. There's Debo and Keenan Allen. Michael Thomas still a 91. We'll see if he can bounce back. I can bump Purdy just a little bit if you want. But, I mean, I don't know. Were they similar? I think they're similarly talented. We've seen such a small sample size from Purdy. There's DK Metcalf. Godwin. Coop checks in at a 90. There's Lockett. Jalen Waddle, of course, with that speed. Mike Williams. Again, no real surprise. There's DJ Moore now at 87, sporting the number 2 for the Chicago Bears, of course. Other guys who have changed homes: Brandon Cooks in Dallas now at an 86. Odell Beckham, sporting number 1. I think he's going to be 3. I can change that before we play them. He's an 86. There's Adam Thielen in Carolina. Calvin Ridley, of course, remember, is in Jacksonville. There is Garrett Wilson, of course. Chris Olave, both at 84 for the 2 Buckeye receivers in year 2. Jerry Jeudy, Jacoby Myers in Vegas now as well. There's Elijah Moore. He'll check in at 82 for us. for the Browns. Aguilar also in Baltimore. Tight ends, no surprises again, although Kelsey had 94. They must be starting his Madden regression. I should bump him up a little bit. 98 for Andrews and Kittle. There's Kyle Pitts. There's Hawkinson, Goddard, Waller, of course, now in New York. Freiermuth, Gesicki now in New England, along with Hunter Henry. There's the Chief. Dalton Schultz now in Houston for C.J. Stroud. And I think that's it for the Rob Tonyan, Big Bob Tonyan, and Hayden Hurst both changed teams as well. Left tackles, no surprise. There is Trent Williams, Bakhtiari, Armstead, Tunsil, Stanley, Thomas, Mailata, Colton Miller. No real surprises there for your left tackles. Guards, Quentin Nelson, Petonio, Thuney, Elgin Jenkins, Norwell. Again, no real surprises. Jensen, the leading center above Lindsley, then Creed Humphrey, Ragnow, Andrews. Again, no real surprises there. Teller is number 2 behind Zach Martin. And then we've got Scherf, Lindstrom, Shaq Mason, who went to the Texans in the offseason as well. Right tackles, Tyron Smith, Wirfs, Lane Johnson, Ranchek, Penei Sewell, and Brian O'Neill checking in at the top of your list. For the left ends, George, I don't think I got all the way down to JSN, but I can check him for you in a minute. I can check some of those. I can spot check some of those Buckeyes. Lawrence Burns, again, Chase Young, Rousseau, Cam Jordan. Those are the traditional edge rushers. Of course, Miles, Aaron Donald, Bosa, Von Miller, Hayward. Again, no real surprises there. D tackles, Chris Jones, Jonathan Allen, Kenny Clark. The usual suspects in the middle. TJ Watt leads the left outside backers, Max Crosby, Rashawn Gary, Bosa, and Shaq Leonard. Of course, used to be Darius, now Shaq. There's Daniil Hunter, still some players there as well. In the middle, Fred Warner, Roquan Smith, Levante David, Demario Davis, Tremaine Edmonds now in Chicago, Devondre Campbell, Eric Kendricks now in LA. Interesting to see him in that color scheme. And then, of course, Bobby Wagner back to Seattle. Micah Parsons, Josh Allen, Khalil Mack, Shaq Thompson. Again, there's JOK. There's Will Anderson. He comes out of the boxes in 82. Thibodeau, Nwosu, TJ Edwards. Again, names we're used to seeing. Jalen Ramsey sporting that Dolphin blue. Still the number 1 corner in the game at a 98. Although he has lost his X Factor, he's just a superstar. There's Marlon Humphrey, Tre'Davious White, Denzel, Marshawn Lattimore, Patrick Surtain, excuse me, Jair Alexander, Slay, Gilmore now, of course, in Dallas as well, along with Trevon Diggs. That's a heck of a 1-2. There's Sauce and those kinds of things. I'll do the whole Browns roster as well. Tyrann Mathieu, there's Jesse Bates in Atlanta, Minka, Derwin James, Buda Baker, Jamal Adams. That's it. There's Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. Tucker, of course, no surprise there. A.J. Cole, the best punter in the game. So that's a quick look at all of them. Now we will look at the Browns. So Watson at a 91. DTR at a 67, again out of the box. 64 for Dobbs. A little thin still at the running back position, in my opinion. We'll see if they pick up another body, but we got Chubb, Ford, and Felton. Of course, receivers here, 90, 82. DPJ is a 78. Jakeem Grant a 75. Again, most of that is his kick return status. Goodwin, he's got the 96 in speed and acceleration. He's at a 73. So is Cedric Tillman out of the box at a 73 for the Browns. Darden still on the roster. David Bell, Schwartz, and Woods. Just boatloads of receivers for the Browns. Akins checks in at 71. He's a new player for the Browns. Will's holding steady at 82. There's Michael Dunn. Whippler coming in at a 71 for the Browns. Watch out, Nick Harris. Your roster spot could be in jeopardy. There's Wes Martin, another one of our free agents. Here's Big Thanos, 6'8", 360. That might be a little kind there, Madden. At 73 checking in overall. He is a large human being, and we will see him tonight. Indeed. Hey, no worries, Mitchell. Just going through the rosters here. You're not missing much. There is 007, of course, will be wearing 54. He's going to be a 76 to start the season. Isaiah Thomas and Alex Wright both at 67s. There's Myles Garrett, Tristan Hill, free agent, and Isaiah McGuire, rookie from Missouri, coming in at a 70. Here's Dalvin Tomlinson, 82 overall for him, 74 for Maurice Hurst. There is Siaki Ika at a 72, including a 90 in strength as well. We'll see how he can progress. There's Elliott, Togiai, and Winfrey as well. Taki still a 78 here is Diabate and Phelps, two guys they signed and gave guaranteed cash to, undrafted rookie free agents. Walker back in the middle, of course, Phillips, Kunajic. There is JOK, Matthew Adams, a special teamer, and Tony Fields. Denzel at a 92, 82 for Newsome, 77 for MJ. Mike Ford, the special teamer, at 72. There's Cam Mitchell, the rookie, 71 out of the box. AJ Green, Thomas Graham. Thornhill, 81. Hickman, 67 out of the box. Delp at 78. McLeod, they just signed him today. He is a 70. There's DeAnthony Bell, and then York and Bojorquez. Okay, spot checking a couple of Buckeyes. Hey, Kish, welcome in. Yeah, you're right, Mason. He will, he's not going to make the 53. We'll just bury him on the practice squad, and we won't see him at all. But yes, you are right. He is injured. Let me see. You asked about Jackson Smith and Jigba to the Seahawks. And it looks like he's out of the box at 79 there for you, George. 79 in the slot between a 90 Lockett and a 91 Metcalf could be awfully scary there. Let's see who. Zach Harrison, right? Falcons. If we're checking Buckeyes. Zach Harrison going to start. He's out of the box at a 72 is Zach Harrison. And then Paris Johnson, we'll see him tonight at 8. Paris Johnson, the starting left tackle, he's coming out of the box as a 77 for number 77. So that's pretty exciting for Paris Johnson, the number 6 pick. Zay Flowers, you say? Let's go look at the Ravens, the revamped Ravens wide receiver room. You got Beckham, you got Aguilar, Duvernay, Rashad Bateman. There's Zay Flowers coming out of the box at a 75, including a 95 with acceleration, 92 speed, 91 agility there for Zay Flowers. Anybody else you want me to look up, please put them in the comments. If not, I will, let's go to the Eagles' embarrassment of Georgia Bulldog riches. So Jalen Carter comes out of the box as a 79. Of course, remember they drafted Jordan Davis. He's already a superstar last year. So they've got some beef there. Nolan Smith, a 75 out of the box for them. So yeah, that was Jalen Carter. Anybody else you want me to check? I'm happy to look them up. One last one, Jordan Addison. That's Vikings, right? He is now Justin Jefferson's running mate now that Thielen is gone. And Jordan Addison comes out of the box as a 76. Jordan Addison here at a 76, 91 speed, 92 agility. And he will be there right with Justin Jefferson. He'll be playing number 2. Then you got Osborne, Jalen Reagor, who's a 5th-year option they did not pick up as well. Jalen Hyatt. You guys are testing my ability to know every draft pick. Jalen Hyatt went to the Giants, I believe. He is kind of buried on a long, mediocre depth chart, if I remember. Shepard, 81. Slayton Galladay, Paris Campbell, Crowder, Wan'Dale Robinson, Colin Johnson, and then there's Jalen Hyatt at 73 with a 95 for his speed rating. So the speedster there at 73 overall. The same... actually the same overall rating as Tillman, and pound for pound Tillman is a better receiver, just was hurt last year. Go back and look at his 21 tape. It's freakishly good. It's wide receiver 1 kind of stuff, which is exciting. Okay, anybody else? Last call here if there's any other ratings for players you'd like me to take a look at. If not, we will get out of here. So again, Kit and I are very, very excited to start Season 8 with you tonight. Season 8 starting at 8 p.m. Again, it's just going to be a boring old preseason Week 1 game, which again is against the Cardinals, as you will see here. There it is. It'll be the Browns and the Cardinals. Again, I already have Schwartz in and some of our depth chart things, as well as some new sliders to try, some slightly new sliders to try tonight as well. So very, very excited. I don't see anybody else in the chat asking for ratings for players. So we will get out of here again. You can always find out in advance of when we're going to sim by watching this video and knowing that we're going to start it tonight at 8 p.m. Mason, it doesn't include the Hall of Fame game, actually, if you believe that or not, and I can't force it to go do something else. So, unfortunately, these rosters that I made are locked into our franchise, not into the regular game. Otherwise, I could just do it as an exhibition. But no Hall of Fame game. They don't include that, I'm afraid. So it's just going to be Cardinals. You can see there our preseason will be Cardinals, Packers, so we'll see Jordan Love, and Buccaneers, so we'll see Baker Mayfield. That'll be kind of fun as well. Again, we know that the opponents are correct, but we know that the order in the home on away may not necessarily be correct. But your Browns are going to have this season. We're going to see the Titans and Will Levis, the Colts and Anthony Richardson, the Texans and C.J. Stroud. So bang, bang, bang with our AFC South opponents. That should be a really easy way for hopefully us to start 3-0. Then we're going to go see Kenny Pickett, Trevor Lawrence. Then, of course, Bengals. Then we get Justin Fields and the Bears, Ravens, Steelers, Jets, and Aaron Rodgers, Russ and the Broncos, Brock Purdy or Lance, or who's ever playing quarterback for Kyle in San Francisco. Then we're going to get the Seahawks, Geno Smith, Cardinals again, and Kyler Murray. Then we will end at the Bengals versus Stafford and the Rams, and then at the Ravens. So that is how the Browns schedule looks. Looks like we have a Thursday night game there, a Thursday night game there, 2 Thursday night games. Woof. And no Monday night games or Sunday. We got a couple of Sunday afternooners there and there. So 2 primetime games, and they're both Thursday nighters. The schedule gods unkind to us. So, all right, guys, that's it. Again, 8 o'clock tonight, we will start season number 8, our official 2023 season sim. All the new rosters are in. I have been grinding here for the last week, and we have every draft pick in the game. We've got every free agent in the game on their real teams, and we are going to bring it to you live. Kit and I will tonight at 8 o'clock. So, appreciate everybody being on. You guys are the best. Have a good rest of your afternoon, and we will see you tonight, the official launch of Season 8. As always, go Browns!